The issue of pushy parents is nothing new. Perhaps one of the most memorable examples was cult yet controversial TV hit Toddlers and Tiaras, where American parents pushed their kids to perform in child beauty pageants.
Well, we've got a clip from this series going back quite a few years where the undoubted star, she was called Honey Boo Boo, is being coached by her mum, and she shows her inner determination to make her daughter successful. Well, that made mother and daughter, global celebrities, and that was before the internet. Now, in the digital age, parents can simply turn to social media to set up accounts for their kids and flog brand deals and sponsored posts, just like Premier League footballer Phil Foden, whose son Ronnie already has nearly 4 million Instagram followers. He's only 4 years old. So is that OK, or do you think somehow there's something unhealthy about it?
Well, let's have a look. We're going to discuss this now because we've got honest mum blogger Vicky Broadbent, who says if children are happy to appear on social media, then what's the harm? And Don't Blag Dad's podcaster, Marvin Harrison, who says it's wrong, 4-year-olds shouldn't have Instagram accounts. Why not?
It is actually one of the worst things that you could probably do, have a dedicated public account for your children. I think we've all accepted that we post our children online. I do so also at particular times. But to give your child an actual account, follow their whole life's journey and document that for the whole world to see without a filter, without a barrier, ultimately is a complete exploitation. And the fact that you're doing it for money is even worse. There's one thing to, like, if someone asks you to be a part of something, your children are involved, that's one level. We're now taking it to another level where we're making them stars at the age of 4, and now he has 3 million. Who are these 3 million people that desire to follow a 4-year-old in their daily journey through life?
What damage do you think it's doing him?
Well, I think firstly it's about the actual just safeguarding. So children having their public life documented before they've even understood what the ramifications are makes it really dangerous for the child. You can actually find people who can put that child at risk. So we've seen with David Beckham's documentary where he talked about... David Beckham talked specifically about when he got sent off for England, how scary it was for his child and how people, when his son was born, people were climbing through windows to get pictures.
But that happened anyway without the account.
Exactly.
Vicky.
So
yeah, that's a very extreme and obviously one of the most famous people in the world.
OK, Vicky.
So in terms of, I would say my kids have a lot of fun doing it. They've grown a lot. They've learned a lot. There's absolutely no difference in having a separate account because actually the way Instagram works and all these platforms work is you control it from your parental account. So you regulate it. And the other thing is, I used to be a TV director. I directed kids in drama. There's no difference because I'm in control of the content that I'm creating. And when we work with brands, that's the same thing. There isn't a crew in there. I'm with my kids.
But are you in some degree exploiting them?
I don't think so. I don't force them. Brands say to me I can cover their faces if I want. I ask them. Obviously, I've got a 2-year-old, so she doesn't have agency, but my older children do. And she really, she enjoys it. And actually, let me just say, sadly, the workplace isn't structured very well for women, as we know. So for me, as a TV director, I was working 12-hour days. It wasn't compatible. Actually, as a creator, I've been able to raise my kids. So I had the short straw in the workplace, and by working online, I was given an opportunity to work
wrong with that?
How has this become a mothering issue? It's about their children. It's about their safeguarding, and it's about you documenting them and exploiting them. You are exploiting them directly for money. You can't commercialise parenting in that way. We all understand the social media landscape.
We're not doing it purely for commercialisation. We're storytelling. We're helping women.
But this is too much. I actually find it quite uncomfortable how much we're prepared to thrust our children in. Where we've created a new barrier anyway, where we've said actually posting online can be fine, as long as it's not in real time, you're not showing any real signifiers of where they are to school.
I'm really sorry.
Now
I'm going to close the lid of the computer on this. We're out of time. Thank you both for speaking so strongly.
Thank you so much.
Thank you both.